So yeah, we'll start with like taking all this plastic off and all the tarps and stuff. So we got most of the plastic ripped off and got the inside pretty cleaned out. Pulling weeds around the edge. So you come over here so you can see this. So now, basically, we have to get rid of this broken glass and start taking out stuff that's super rotted or just isn't going to work. And we've got these windows out of the barn, and there's a whole lot more. So, yeah, but before we get started with all that, the most important thing is Billy. Will you, there's another bigger box. If you don't know what a T-bit is, it's one of these. Check this out. If you are buying fasteners, I suggest getting something with the T-bit. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're the least likely head to strip out. And when you're doing stuff like this where you're going to be trying to like repurpose or rebuild things a lot, it makes it easier to actually take things apart instead of break them apart. And if you're trying to save material and reuse stuff, taking them apart is key. think that's probably good enough. So I'm basically just worried about the top corners of each sash, because I'm just going to fill in the dirt back here and then put these bricks back in front of it, so there's really no point in wasting fasteners. And then like something like this, it's probably going to be okay, but if you really wanted to get everything super tight, like you know, like a professional built thing, you could get like some caulking and just run a bead down through there, and that would be fine. But this is what I'm gonna do. And then I could dig out, I guess, and just rebury the edge of this plastic, or cut it away, but I'll do that later. And then now, so this there's a gap right here, so now this corner piece can go in like that at an angle, and it'll seal it right up. screw for this one. Like it will. Alright, well, that's that part. So, these big storm panes, turns out that they were actually made out of plexiglass. So I was able to cut one, and we'll be able to cap this end piece. And there's another end piece like this, but it's got plastic on it, and we only have one more of these, and we thought it would be a better use of our material to go ahead and put something in here, and then there's a broken pane over there. We can get both of those out of this. So basically what I'm going to do is, if you can find plexiglass, if you don't already know, this is how you can cut it down with real simple stuff to help you piece together a DIY greenhouse like this. So I just taken a knife, and I'm gonna basically I'll leave it a little bit longer, so there's like a lip that hangs over. And I've got this storm door here that's really heavy to help hold it up. So I want it to basically go here. So I just take my knife and just make a scratch. It doesn't even have to be straight. Put it there. Got an odd shape, so we're gonna go there. And then I want it to hang all the way up. Alright. So I'm gonna set this up. So you see my scratch lines. Now I have an angle grinder, so I'm going to use that. If you don't have an angle grinder, this stuff is actually pretty easy. Any saw, like any kind of a skill saw or jigsaw, you can do it with. Also, if all you had was a pocket knife or a utility knife, you could seriously get like a straight edge and just keep scratching and keep cutting and do it till it's deeper and deeper. And then, like, if you're going to do that, you would just do a straight line all the way across. Just keep pulling your razor blade across it, and then you can just snap it off, the same as like drywall or something like that. But we're going to use angle grinder since we have one. Something to note, if you are cutting it like this, like when I get to here, we'll have to support it, because if it starts to it will crack in random angles, or it can still shatter, so you want to be mindful of that. All right, I'll go put it on. Good. So just like that, and it's not perfect. I could trim it up a little bit right here, and I will. But that way, it'll sit on there like that, and then get some caulking or something to go here so that water doesn't run underneath it. But now, you know, water come off and drain right off, and hopefully over this window, and so it won't go down inside the greenhouse and cause more moisture than we want to. That's how you cut plexiglass. Another thing about plexiglass is you definitely can't nail it or put any screws in it until you've drilled pilot holes, because it will shatter. I took the screws out, so I was able to slide this right under here. So now what I'm going to do is drill some pilot holes. And take your time, because too much pressure will snap it too. So that, and then, you know, I think that'll probably do it, really.
Fuck off and die!
yeah, so you can see that. That's what we got so far. Got our plexiglass in there. I'll have to trim that piece off. And now what's left to contend with is this, which I might cut this door in half with the angle grinder, I'm not sure yet. And then patch that broken pane. And then have to plastic this, and then of course, or see if I can plexiglass that in, and then rebuild some doors. Just finished cleaning, put all of our growing stuff back in.